Good afternoon. I'm Simone Del Rosario. It's 12 o'clock Central on this Friday after Thanksgiving. Now, as you get ready for the U.S. to kick off against England, this is your midday update.
And I don't think that they should be given the right to do this.
Iran.
Can you stay away, please?
Iranians clashed at the World Cup today as their team beat Wales 2-0. Iranian government supporters heckled and harassed those protesting against the government over deadly unrest in the country.
I have friends who have been shot in the past 2 months. I have a friend who has been lost. We haven't heard of her.
The UN Human Rights Council voted Thursday to investigate alleged abuses by Iran's government over the 2 months of protests. Investigators say 14,000 people have been arrested, including children, while forces have reportedly used live ammunition, metal pellets, tear gas, and batons on the crowds.
According to reliable sources, a conservative estimate of the death toll so far stands at over 300, including at least 40 children. This is unacceptable.
The U.S. is 2 weeks away from a possible crippling rail strike that could cost the American economy as much as $2 billion a day. Unions and the railroads have been fighting over contracts for months. The sticking points are policies on attendance and sick leave. The unions have asked for 15 paid sick days, and the railroads have so far ponied up 1 personal day. Several groups are calling on President Biden and Congress to intervene. Congress can force workers to call off a strike.
I have not directly engaged yet because they're still talking.
Biden says his team is in those negotiating rooms, but refused to comment on how those negotiations are going. Well, some big news in vehicle recalls. First, Ford is calling back 634,000 SUVs worldwide over fire risks, more than 500,000 of which are right here in the U.S. The recall involves Bronco Sport and Escape SUVs from 2020 to 2023. Ford's urging owners to bring in their cars, saying a fuel injector crack could cause liquid to leak onto hot surfaces and spark a fire under the hood, though they say the risk is low and they have not told drivers to stop using the vehicle before it's fixed. Meanwhile, Tesla is recalling 80,000 cars in China because of software issues and seatbelt issues, according to state regulators. Model S and Model X vehicles reportedly have a software issue that can cause the car to stop on its own, while around 13,000 Model 3s are dealing with potentially faulty seatbelts. China did not say if any accidents had happened over these malfunctions. Well, Arizona GOP gubernatorial candidate Kari Lake is suing Maricopa County, accusing them of breaking election laws. Lake's camp is looking for information about printer problems that happened at various locations on Election Day. The race was called in favor of her opponent, Democrat Katie Hobbs, nearly 2 weeks ago. Hobbs has 17,000 more votes than Lake, but Lake has yet to concede.
This is not our main case. When our main case drops, they will hear it. Trust me, they will hear it.
This week, the state's current Republican governor, Doug Ducey, congratulated Hobbs on her victory. Scientists are experimenting with a potentially groundbreaking universal flu vaccine that could protect against all 20 known subtypes of the flu. To put that in perspective, the current seasonal flu vaccines can only protect against up to 4 strains, with scientists selecting which ones they think will be in circulation that year. This new shot being developed at the University of Pennsylvania uses the same mRNA technology found in the COVID vaccines. According to a just published paper, so far scientists say they're getting promising results in mice and ferrets. Scientists have been working toward a universal flu vaccine for more than a decade, but this latest development could be a game changer in the fight against the annual flu. The CDC estimates between 12 and 52,000 people in the U.S. die from getting the flu each year. Thank you so much for joining me on this Black Friday. I hope you stay safe and have a great weekend.